how to identify notes that are ready to bill. Let's just say the physician completes the note and signs the note, and the biller is ready to check the status of what's ready to bill. Click on billing at the top in transaction. Here you have a filter right here, and you can filter by provider, by patient, by date of service, day through, or location, date of entry, date of deposit, posted by or by insurance group, also by tax ID, and a couple other filters here. But basically these filters will give you an option. Once you're ready, just hit search. Now the software also remembers your search criteria. So next time you come in, you can just put refresh, and that'll give you your search criteria, so you don't always have to refresh it. Once you get it, you have over here this criteria on the left hand side. These are all your claims, all your new charges, things that you've put on hold because they need attention. Pending means that the physician or the provider has not completed the note. These are intentionally put on hold either by the provider or by the billing team. These are ready to bill. As you see, you have one ready to bill case here. This is when you send it. The queued means when you send it through the clearinghouse and it's on the way to the clearinghouse. And if it clears the clearinghouse, then it will go back to 0. If not, it'll show you have X amount of claims that are on their way to the clearinghouse. This means submitted to primary, submitted to secondary, paid claims, rejected, transferred, waiting for adjudication, and follow with peer. Now, how do you switch from a new charge over here, ready to bill? So let's just suppose this first one, test patient, he's been signed out by the physician. The next step for the biller is to click on this case number. And this is, you can do it by batches, just showing you one at a time. Over here is the case. You want to just scrub the case to make sure that everything seems correct, that there is the right diagnosis. In this case, there's 3 diagnoses. The date of service from, the date of service through, the location is correct, the rendering provider is correct, and the insurance is selected. In this case, it's a self-pay patient. And since it's the first time we're sending it, you want to put 1 on the HICFA form, but if it's a resubmission, you might want to put number 7, which is replacement of prior claim resubmission. You also have the option to add date of injury and other information here. If it's a personal injury, you might want to add automobile accident and the state it's in, so it fills out the HICFA form correctly. Let's just say this is correct. The next step we want to do is make sure that your CPT codes are correct and that your units are correct. Since this is a test account, there is no there's no fees associated, but I will put fees just for the demo. Once you put the fees in there, this should automatically be populated. At the bottom, you'll see also prior cases that we billed. So in the next case, you just hit put save. It saves the case. Once the case is saved, just come over here, ready to bill. And it says, are you sure you want to change the status to ready to bill? Yes. This does not mean I've billed it yet. And as you see, this status changes to ready to bill. If you go back to your charges and refresh this, now you will have 2 cases in ready to bill. From here, you can select them all and you can submit them to the insurance, or you can print all HICFA forms. You can also filter by insurance, by patient. In this case, it's the patient. You can print the subnotes all together from here. Since this is also a patient, there's no insurance, but there would be a button up here that says submit to the insurance. So you can batch by claim, you can batch individually. If you wish to batch individually, just click on the actual, that's your note. Just click on the actual, let me go back to charges. If you want to bill individually, it's already been open. Just click over here on the actual case, click to pay per claim, and here you can print pre-selected format, which means that you bought the actual HICFA form, or you want to print in plain paper. Since this is a patient that has no insurance, you don't have to print a claim form, but you can print a ledger. In order to print the ledger, you can just go to patient ledger here, and that'll give you Be patient on that. What you build, what's pending, what's not pending, what's been paid. I hope this helps. You understand the basic principles of billing. Again, you go to billing, transaction, use your filter, this case, click on the actual case, and then just save it. Once you're done, you might want to scrub it first. But once you save it, you switch this status to ready to bill. Now this case is ready to bill. Let's suppose you want to bill one at a time. You can just hit this button to submit to the insurance. That'll send it directly to the insurance or to the clearinghouse. You can also bill by email, bill by fax, then also print the HICFA form, or EDI export. So we have 5 different ways that you can send the billing out.